let's move on into the next track here. Frank Zappa, Waka Jawaka, or Waka Jawaka, depending on how you're pronouncing it. That's going to be the first side on the second side of the album, Your Mouth. Listen, this could be something very innocent, very whatever, or Zappa could be going in a different direction. Did I even play the intro? Guess we can do that, huh? Listen, we're going to find out one way or another. Let's go ahead and get our cavities filled. Cavities, guys. Your mouth.
Your mouth is your religion.
Wrong buttons.
You put your faith in a hole like that. You put your trust in your belief of all your joy, your relief have I found.
Some strange, twisted blues.
I heard your story when you come home. You said you went to see your sister last night. Well, you might lose a bunch of teeth and find a funeral wreath while you be laying in the ground all alone.
Okay.
So tell me, where are you coming from with all that lies? As you stumble at the breaking of the day. Where are you coming from, my shotgun say? 'Cause he just might wanna blow you away. 'Cause he just might wanna blow you away. Leave a woman
It's kind of a cool twist on the
make
blues.
you cry. If you believe her every time she lies, well, you can be a big fool if she makes you lose your cool. And so I got me some advice you should try. Just let her talk a little. Just let her talk a little.
I love the
And when she runs out of words, just say the same thing that I told you before. Now tell me, where are you coming from with all that lies? As you stumble in the breaking of the day. Where are you coming from, my shotgun say? 'Cause he just might wanna blow you away. 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 'Cause he just might wanna blow you away.
This is just a Zappified blues song. And I think that your opinion on it is going to pretty much hinge on that. Whether you like a blues sound and whether you like what Zappa does with it. I do think that it's creative what he does within this track and within the confines of blues. Because, at least in my mind, for the most part, when you're thinking of a standard blues song, it has a pretty rigid structure and connotation. Like you have to kind of play within this particular square. Zappa, in this case, is kind of coloring outside the lines in his own way. Many bands have done it before. The most obvious example I think of is like Led Zeppelin, where yeah, they play within that blues structure, especially in their earlier work, but they color outside those lines. And I like how Zappa's doing it here with the horns, with the vocals behind, which who's singing on here? I believe it's going to be Chris Peterson and Sal Marquez also doing some of those backing vocals. Like, I like what he's doing within the confines of the structure of blues. I think it's playful. It's not overly wacky, but it's just Zappified enough that you're like, yeah, I see what he's doing there. You know? I like that. Now, while I admire what's being done with the track, I'll be honest and say, like, even though I think it's cool, and I don't hate the song or anything like that, it's not at all that much of a negative feeling. I just personally don't really connect with it. I think it sounds cool, but I'm like, okay, that was cool. Next. That's kind of where I feel with this track, where I'm like, okay, that was a nice song, but I have no interest in listening to it again, I guess is the best way of putting that. Yeah, nothing bad, just there. I'm fine with it. Your mouth is your religion. You put your faith in a hole like that. You put your trust and your belief above your jaw, and no relief have I found. I heard your story when you come home. You said you went to see your sister last night. Well, you might lose a bunch of teeth and find a funeral wreath while you'll be laying in the ground all alone. Okay. So tell me where you coming from with all them lines as you stumbling at the breaking of the day. Where you coming from? My shotgun say, because he might just want to blow you away. Listen. If you're worried about your partner stepping out on you, these are not probably not the best way to confront them. Just gonna put that out there. An evil woman can make you cry if you believe her every time she lies. Well, you can be a big fool if she makes you lose your cool. I've got some advice you should try. Just talk to her a little. Look, just let her talk a little. Let her talk a little. When she runs out of words, you just say the same thing that I told you before. Tell me where you coming from with all them lines as you stumble in at the break in a day. Where you coming from? My shotgun say, because he might just want to blow you away. You know, there was a little bit of a chance for redemption. He says, I got some advice. Let her talk a little. Let her talk. Let her say her piece. And then he says, when she's done saying her piece, you pull out your piece.
Please clap.
I'm not clapping for the message. I'm clapping for the pun.
Clap.
Anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments down below. You can follow me, of course, down there. You can press the like button, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful one, and I'll see you later.